Today's the day where we say goodbye to the car that started everything.
My name is Remmy Evans, and welcome to the channel.
The car I started YouTube on 3 years ago.
To bring you guys on a journey of building my, hopefully over 1,000 wheel horsepower bagged STI.
And I'm happy to say, we did it.
But I'd really like to see this car hit 1,000 wheel today. Holy! I think you hit the wrong button. 1123. Holy.
Now, Robby of California was the winner of my 1,000 horsepower STI. This build would cost you $100,000. Robby is taking this home, only spending $8. $8, and he's taking this car home. Instead of going to the gas station that one day, getting his 2 energy drinks or whatever it may be, he's taking home this whole car. But today, we aren't just saying goodbye to my STI, the car that built up my whole social media platform to where I am today, the car that most of you guys started knowing me from. But today, we're also saying goodbye to the shop that I've been in for the last 2 years. 2 years of making videos in this space. We're saying goodbye to everything. Now, a quick recap on the car, because maybe some of you guys aren't familiar with this build. Maybe you guys are newer to the channel. This is my 2017, what used to be my 2017 Subaru STI that I purchased a little over 4 years ago. This was the first car I ever pulled a loan out of, my first car I ever paid off, and the first car of mine to ever make north of 1,000 horsepower. Now, to be honest with you guys, I am quite sad. Now, the giveaway ended months ago. Right then and there, I knew this car was no longer mine. It was now Robby's. He travels a lot outside of his state for work. He's now back in town, and today's the day that this car gets shipped off to him. But it's so surreal knowing that today's the last day I'll ever see this car. We have 3 hours until a transport company comes. Let's go ahead and make the most of it. I need to go ahead, clean out the car, grab the title, sign off on it, put it in the glove box, fill this car up with gas, clean it out, and make sure that when he gets this car at his front doorsteps, it is now his. But let's go ahead and make sure that we get all of this gunk cleared out. My for sale sign, my $5 entry from the giveaway, still in the back seat. We gotta make sure we got all of this cleared out. Honestly, there isn't that much stuff in here. It's pretty cleaned out. I'm gonna go ahead, give the fire extinguisher, as we may have had a mishap in this car 2 years ago now. Crazy. But yeah, this car was on fire. Since then, everything's been taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and include that fire extinguisher though. Even have my first time slip. It's hard to see, but I ran a 10.4 at 149 miles an hour. Now today really signifies the end of the whole journey with this car. Ever since I moved in, my name on social media was Remmy STI. I've had this banner in here for years now. This car is leaving. I'm moving out of this shop. Remmy STI is no longer. If you guys have noticed, on all my other platforms, my name is just Remmy Evans. I changed my name for multiple reasons. When I started social media, when I made the name Remmy STI, this is the only car I had. I never thought I'd be at the place I am today. Now, I never wanted to be known as one particular build. So changing it to Remmy Evans, it's just me in my journey now with all of the builds I decided to do. Now I have the 720 rebuild. I do have that 07 STI. I have the Honda. I just want to be known as me now. Let's go ahead, start this car up, make our last field trip down to our 85 station. So when Robby takes delivery, he has a full tank of gas. I don't know how the E85 situation looks where he lives, so I'm sure he would appreciate a nice full tank of gas. Now let's go ahead and get our very last cold start up. This car's been sitting for quite some time. Man, am I gonna miss the sound of this turbo. Probably a good thing we're filling up, as we have just under a quarter tank of fuel. I'd argue this is probably one of the lower mileaged 17 STIs there are. 29,000 miles for now a 8-year-old car, which is crazy. When I purchased this car, it was still a pretty new car. Now another thing, for how much power, how aggressive this whole setup is, it drives just like a stock car would. Amazing job tuning this car. It drives so well. I'm just on the highway cruising, about to go in 5th, and it drives like any stock car would. And with a full exhaust, it's not too loud. Honestly, the loudest thing on this car is this obnoxious turbo. It is so loud. This is a Precision Next Gen 8085. Ginormous turbo slapped onto a 4-cylinder. But you can just drive this around town. We have made it. $4.99 a gallon for E85. That is the one thing I'm not going to miss with this car, is the consistency that you have to fill this up, as truth be told, a 1,000 horsepower car doesn't get the best gas mileage. Now the car is practically on empty. I believe it's a 14-gallon tank. Let's see how much this is gonna cost us. $45. This might be a $60 fill up. But now I just gotta deal with the Honda. I wonder what that gas mileage is gonna be. $57 later, 11.5 gallons, this car is topped off. This tank of gas costs more money than Robby spent entering to win this car. 7.5 times as much, to be precise. And he got this whole car. Now let's go ahead, find that title, get it signed off, bring this car back to the shop. That is where transport is coming to pick up the car. This is the last time we're gonna see this STI at my house. Found the old plates for the car. I guess the last time I registered the car was in 21. But, gotta go ahead, sign off the title. It's signed off. I'll leave the date for Homeboy because I don't know when he's gonna register this car. Also, I just thought about this. You always put like the sale price, and that's how much taxes you pay. Technically, he paid $8 for the car. Like legally, he paid $8. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna leave that all blank for him to use his own discretion on what he does when he registers a car. I'll leave it at that. But
Are you sad?
Huh?
Are you sad?
I'm very sad. And I'm gonna be more sad when it's actually on the trailer and it's like actually like out of my life. But let's go bring this title, bring this plate back over to my shop. Transport will be here in 30 minutes. Thankfully we don't have more snow right now, or else this car would be unmovable.
My seat is weird as fuck.
Backwards drift.
Okay, I have no seatbelt, so.
One last stall in the car, you know? That's kind of sus. Breaks the car before. Wow, slick since. Get out of here, truck. No.
Jesus.
You came in here hot. Are you kidding me? In just a few minutes here, the transport company is coming. They're gonna be taking my STI all the way to California. They're also picking up one of Devin's recent Evo giveaways. So both of our cars are gonna get loaded on the trailer momentarily. And this is the last time we're ever gonna see this car. Now, I just hope Robby is ready to drive this car, as these high horsepower cars, if you've never driven them, they are a handful. Thankfully, I did turn down the car to its 850 map right now. If he wants to play around with it, the kill map is on there. I'd highly recommend he puts it on a dyno, gets it retuned once he gets it down to California. But right now the car is currently on this low boost map, so I try to mitigate any responsibility if he does go out and do dumb stuff. But I've talked to him quite a bit on the phone. He does seem like a responsible driver, so all I can hope is he treats this car good. And here we go, transport just pulled up. Drive it on there. Absolutely knows what I said. I'm not, my luck, I'd drive it just straight off. The clutch is literally smoking on that side.
Remmy got it.
In reverse?
Yeah, yeah.
Aw, that makes it harder for me.
If forward wasn't hard enough.
I will be pulling mine on the whole time.
Final startup.
Huh?
Final startup.
Why did you say that? Now I'm sad.
Rip. Turn it off and do it again. Oh, weirdo.
Good old E85. There we go, we have the STI loaded onto transport. I no longer have possession of this car. In just a few minutes, we're gonna wave this car goodbye. This is kind of a bittersweet moment here. It's a little sad, but the amount of things that this car has allowed me to do and will continue to now allow me to do, I'm eternally, forever grateful. So I'm very excited for this car to have its new life over in California. I hope Robby absolutely loves this thing and gives it the best life it deserves. If you guys have made it this far in the video, my most asked question on every social media platform is, where is the next McLaren upload? Well, parts are out for delivery. Are you guys good to go?
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Do I need to sign anything?
No,
Perfect.
I just wanted to give you that.
Yeah, awesome,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
what-
got a picture with you here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll have that by tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay.
If everything goes good, we'll be there tomorrow.
Awesome.
And I'll shoot you a message when I'm close by.
Okay.
So location, that way, so whoever's receiving it.
Come grab it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And away it goes. I wonder if they're gonna realize that that is a dead end. Amazing people, the cars are now loaded. It's on its way to California. Amazing people, they're a fan of the channel, which is awesome. Want to give them a huge shout out. They're saying they can have the cars delivered, both cars delivered tomorrow, which is pretty impressive. If you guys need a vehicle transported in the Spokane area, reach out to these people. They're amazing, and they're gonna get these cars safely to their new owners. A sad but happy goodbye. And well, as of today, Robby now has possession of my old 2017 STI, which is such a crazy feeling. I no longer own that car. I have tons of people ask, am I not gonna regret it or miss the car? Of course I'm gonna miss it. I don't think I'm gonna regret it. Like I mentioned, this car was able to put me in a position that is going to benefit me way more than I could have ever had keeping that car. Now, truthfully, my goal, my vision, my dream with that car kind of ended. The way this car left was the perfect vision I had for that car. I had nothing left else to do to it. It's now off to the new owner, on to bigger and better things, but it's been a good 4 years. I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos and the growth we've had over the last 4 years with that car. I cannot wait to show you guys what's to come. But I'm curious, would you guys like to see me do more giveaways in the future? This is now my second giveaway, both being Subarus. One was an 07 STI about a year and a half ago. Most recently, of course, the 17 STI. I would love to do more giveaways. I'm curious on what you guys have to think. Don't worry, the Honda, that car's not going anywhere. It would be a different build that I build and then give away. I would love to do it. I'm curious on your guys' input to see if that's something you guys would like to see. But like always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next one.